Hey, how's it going? Today I bring you how to magnetize the Redemptor Dreadnought. It is a very simple magnetization except for one small detail. We start with the fist weapons. They have a small bit that goes inside the back of the hand and which we can use as a guide to position the weapons. And the best place to put the magnet is this little bit, which I cut off with a hobby knife and replaced with a 3 by 1.5 mm magnet. With the flamethrower you can see better the tongue and groove. We move on to chest weapons. They are very straightforward. With 1 by 1 mm magnets you get a correct hold. And you run less risk of breaking these small pieces. For the Icarus rocket pod you don't really need to magnetize it on the 10th edition, but this magnetization was done on the 9th and I used 4 by 1.5 mm magnets which are too big. A 3 by 1.5 mm would be more than enough. A little trick if you want to do it would be to glue a piece of plastic card underneath to use as a base for the epoxy putty and the magnet. As a side note, if you also have an easy-to-build Redemptor and spare bits, you can copy the top piece with Oyumaru and epoxy putty. Now the most important part, the main weapons. Here originally goes a cog-like bit. If you file it down enough it can be a very good base to stick the magnet, which in this case is an impressive 8 by 2 mm. In order for the gun magnet to fit, it is necessary to carve it a little, but it is worth it and it is better to do it disassembled and with lots of dry fits. Here even with this modification made with an aluminium bit, the elbow magnet is strong enough to secure it in place. It is a very simple magnetization. It requires an acceptable amount of magnets and since it is a unique model it is not too much work. And that's all. Now as always I will leave a list of necessary materials and I hope it has been useful to you. Thank you for watching.